Yo! Let's see if we can flip this way. There we go, we got a little light. Hey guys, what's up? Just finished the stadium race here in San Francisco. Beautiful, beautiful day in the Bay Area. You can see athletes out there on the course. Running a lot of stairs. If you do one of these Spartan races, you're gonna end up covering a lot of stairs. I'm gonna try and get so you guys don't have to put up with the bright sunlight. Decent race today. However, I missed the spear throw. Let me quit turning around as you can see what's going on. Missed the spear throw, unfortunately, which in these stadium races, it gets you. It goes to show that practice makes perfect. This is the only race of the year that I missed the spear throw, and the only race of the year I didn't go out behind my house the day before the race and throw some spears at the bale. But ultimately, very hard, fast race. That's why I love these stadium races. You know, a lot of times when you look at human physiology, we're meant to go to battle for these short periods of time. And if I go hunting or spearfishing, you're very aerobic for a long time, but you're not like hardcore pedals down for hours and hours. These Spartan races that are in the stadiums, they're like 30, 40 minutes long. So you're just boom, 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 and then you're done. So you don't crush your body as much from like a hormonal standpoint. But either way, I mean, if you wanted to do a Spartan race and you get concerned about the mud and the elements and the barbed wire, and you just want to kind of ease your way into things, these stadium races are the way to go. So one thing I wanted to point out was I've got a ton of support this year from two folks, TrainingMask. Now, yo, what's up, dude? TrainingMask, which basically what that does, a lot of people think it simulates altitude. It doesn't, so they make fun of it. But what it does is it builds up a bunch of CO2 in the front of your mouth, so you get to tolerate CO2 better, and it strengthens. See my big old swole inspiratory and expiratory muscles? That's what it strengthens. So the TrainingMask comes with this little manual that teaches you how to use it properly and not be an idiot like the people who are just like putting it on and running around like chickens with their head cuts off. That's not the way to use the TrainingMask. My other sponsor is Organifi. They make this new stuff called red powder, and it's basically ground up beets that really enhance your oxygen uptake. I'd show you a bottle, but I don't want to have one here at the race with me. It's back at home. But anyways, you got to check out this stuff too. It's called Red Juice by Organifi. So big shout out to my sponsors, and if you go to Instagram.com/Ben Greenfield Fitness, I've got a bunch of discounts over there and some cool photos. I don't know where my kids are, but they're here with me too. Let's see. Any children? I hear them. Where'd you guys go? Let me know if you see my children anywhere. They're hiding. They're hiding under the Spartan race banner. So, do you guys have any questions? I'll take the first 3 questions about Spartan racing or training. First 3 questions right here on Facebook Live. It's a free-for-all. What questions do you guys have about training for or racing in a Spartan race? Go ahead and let me know, and I will answer them right here, live. Or if you have another question you want to ask me, I'll answer it. My mom is on here, Pat Greenfield. She says, find the kids. Mom, don't worry. I found them. They're safe. They are in a stadium. I know right where they are. They're in a stadium. Okay. Michael says, Ben, how will you pace today? Well, all due respect, but that's BS. You don't pace in a Spartan race. No pacing, no heart rate monitor, nothing. You go all out. All out. Leave nothing. These races are over fast. If you pace, you're screwed. Absolutely screwed. You go all out. I mean, this race, we covered maybe 3 miles in this stadium, so it's boom, boom, boom. You take any time to recover, any time to jog, and you train the same way, right? Boom, boom, boom. Obstacle to obstacle to obstacle with running in between. Lalisha says, help with the stamina. Lalisha, as far as stamina goes, I mean, I don't train much for stamina because I use like a treadmill workstation during the day that I walk on. I stop every hour that I'm working and I do some jumping jacks or burpees. I stay on my feet most of the day, and the stamina takes care of itself and keeps me from wasting a bunch of time, going on these super long trail runs and stuff like that. I don't have time to do that, right? I know I'm racing professionally, but at the same time I'm running a business, so I do high intensity interval training, and then I use just my work day for stamina. Matt says, what did you do different this time than last time? Matt, you know what? As far as what I did different, I mean, honestly, I used to podium most of these stadium races that I did. What I did different this time was I started a company, Keon, and I'll be honest with you, I've spent a lot more time writing and doing some behind-the-scenes work for that, more than I have like doing as much training, but I'm very happy with that. I feel really good with my, you know, that combination of family and business and training. I'm very fit, but I'm also building this company that I'm really hoping will help out a lot of people. So my training, I would say, was very short, very intense. For example, you know, my last workout before this race was 10 sets of 30-second sprints on my True Form treadmill by my desk at home, with each sprint followed by basically a plank hold while I recovered. That's it, you know, in and out 20 minutes. Jimmy says, did you use any mind-altering substances to help you today? I did a 4-sigmatic coffee with lion's mane. 2 packets of that. Here's the trick. The instant coffee in hotel rooms, they just did a study on this. It's got gluten, it's got toxins, all sorts of stuff. But what I do is I run the hot water through the coffee machine, and I just run it right over those little lion's mane and mushroom packets that I carry. So that's it. 2 of those, and my breakfast. I don't worry too much about breakfast before these stadium races. I had half of a dark chocolate bar, one of those Thrive dark chocolate bars, and this little, it was basically like, you know, those oat mega bars from On It, half of those. And that was, I mean, maybe 200, 250 calories. You don't need to eat much before these races. And then last night, just some squash, a little bit of chicken. I don't carb load or anything for these, just had some fun with the boys. All right, we'll go with one more question. Sean says, with no race experience, where should I start with my training? Well, you could go to obstacledominator.com, listen to all the free podcasts over there while you're out, you know, walking and hiking. That would be a good place to start. But Sean, for these stadium races specifically, like, this is not something I say very often, but freaking CrossFit, if you had to choose one exercise modality, it really helps you for these races. I'm thinking about converting into mostly racing stadium races next year, and if I do, I may start jumping into some more like Spokane CrossFit kind of workouts just for fun. And then Ed says, what will your recovery be after today? Again, super short race, so I don't worry about it too much. I'm gonna, our hotel's 2 miles away, so I'll walk back to the hotel with my boys, and then we're gonna go to a really great restaurant in Chinatown called China Live. They're gonna record a podcast from Chinatown about Chinese food for their Go Greenfields podcast. And yeah, and that's it. Not gonna worry too much about recovery. These races, you know, I'm probably actually with one of my buddies who's here. If I can hunt him down, I might go race again because my kids aren't racing for a couple hours. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Again, go to Instagram.com/BenGreenfieldFitness to check out my sponsors, Organifi. Hey, kids, show off your tattoos. My kids got tattoos too. Check this out. Booyah! Booyah! They actually like Organifi too. It's great stuff. Check it out. Tastiest protein powder ever. All right, I love you guys. Say I love you.
Love you.
My kids love you.
Love you. What?
What? All right, you guys. Later.